Hey, hey, good morning, continuous liners. How we all doing? This is Megan, live from the streets of San Francisco. Just got my beautiful latte. Oh my God, that's good. I am here. I am in downtown San Francisco. The Ferry Building is right over there, right around the corner. I felt like I wanted to kind of get out of the neighborhood and do something different as I'm winding down my time here. And I couldn't be more grateful or gracious or full of grace for the time that I've had here. I'm going to do a little continuous line warm-up. I have my latte. I got my ballpoint pen. Sitting in a beautiful downtown cafe. Let me just show it to you because it's so pretty. I mean, the lighting is just, this is like a cafe to me, right? Because look at that. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you out to the lobby because it's really beautiful. I'm at Sansom, and I think I'm at First, but look at this. Look at this, right? Like, this is what I miss about city living, is just the exquisite architecture and the lobbies and the marble. And look at this. This is just so gorgeous, right? Like, this is what I miss about city living, is these quiet, peaceful lobbies, well lit. Just gonna walk around here. I'm at Blue Bottle Cafe. I don't think it's a San Francisco coffee, but I think it's a California coffee, if I remember correctly, right? And so I got this corner table looking right out here. I parked my bike right over there. Sansom and Bush, right? And there's Market Street right over there. And here I am on the corner, on the street corner here in San Francisco, giving much thanks, giving much gratitude, enjoying my time as it dwindles down here in this beautiful city. I love the cloudy, I love the cool. I've had a few people say to me, oh, it's so, how unfortunate that it's been so cold. No, I love it. I love it. I live in a place that's hot 365 days a year, right? So I like being able to bundle up a little bit, wear the things I don't get to wear, my little scarf, my raincoat, right? It's kind of drizzly this morning. And I love it, right? Now, would I want to live in this? Maybe. Maybe I would. But no, I'm not moving to San Francisco at all. It will remain in my heart and in my dreams and in my soul. How about that? It will indeed, right? I feel such gratitude for the experience and opportunities that I've had here, and I send it off and seal it with a kiss, right? Because yeah, I'm not exactly sure where we're headed as a people, as a humanity, but I think it's time to kind of just make some serious preparations on how to endure the coming days, right? I'm not going to get all doomy and gloomy today, but I just think that it's just pretty crystal clear that nobody's driving this ship. I mean, something dark is driving this ship, but there's going to be a lot of chaos and a lot of confusion, right? And it's only going to get worse. It continues to get worse, right? And so I feel like, I'm going to get a little woo-woo for a moment here. I honestly feel like the more I just lean into my art, the more I just lean into just like trying to mind my own business, the more I just lean into like shutting down noise where I don't need to be hearing noise. I've totally am like pulling rank on my social media channels and just removing people and eliminating people who I haven't had contact with in maybe forever. I'm just kind of like shoring up things, right? Because I think this is not a good time to be overexposed, right? Here. I don't want to be overexposed. It seemed like that was such the, that's what, when you had a small business, when you're a social media influencer, which I am not, the whole thing is to like get more followers, get more likes, get more people, right? What are your numbers? What are your numbers, right? And historically, my numbers are low and continue to be. That could be part of the fact that I'm a lone wolf, which I don't mind. Or maybe that I just suck, which I don't think so. So my numbers are low. So and unfortunately in this day and age, what that means is it kind of means missed opportunities because, I've tried to collaborate and align with certain things, projects, workshops, and I get turned down because my numbers are low. And, maybe they just don't like me. I don't know. I'm not going to get too wrapped up in it, but that social currency is a real thing. It's shifting. The whole thing is shifting, right? Because there's no micro influencers, and that's not my goal. I'm just talking about it, right? Like it's cool to like miss out on things now, and it's cool to have a smaller audience. At least that's my. Let me get my hair out of my eyes here. It keeps flopping like a big floppy dog. So it seems like the trend is to just kind of have micro communities, and so I have been nipping all my social media channels, Facebook especially. My pen is not working, so let me switch pens. It's a little dry, and I hate that, right? Oh God, are you going to tell me I only got one ballpoint pen on me? What? Who am I? Now look, there's plenty of ink in there. It should be fine. So let me just maybe, you know what? I think these ballpoint pens, these big pens, have lessened their quality. They don't seem to have the suavecito like they used to. And that's why I thought I was running out, because I'm like, And it's not that. It's just that they probably have cut corners like so many other companies have, right? Everyone is raising prices and cutting corners. That is the era we're in. Raising prices and cutting corners. And, of course, there's the fascism, too, which is creeping in. I mean, with all the chaos that this administration is creating and flopping around in, they're also trying to pass some pretty serious laws. Now, I don't think they're going to be able to, because so much of what they do is just flat out illegal. But they are, like this whole thing, it's to criminalize anyone who's homeless, addicted, on the streets, right? Mental instabilities, and they want to criminalize that, right? This is supposed to be the Christian side. And they want to like arrest everyone who's homeless. I mean, I ride my bike through the streets of San Francisco, and yeah, it's an issue here. I'm not trying to sugarcoat it and say, yeah, everything is hunky-dory just because you don't see anyone right here. It's here, and it's real. I've ridden down some streets that have been, like, taking my breath away just with the amount of that whole fentanyl thing where the people are just bent over. They're still standing, but they're bent over. And there's lots of them. And that's not far from here. Actually, some of the most beautiful architecture is surrounded by people half bent over. So I'm not trying to be like, oh, San Francisco is such a wonderful town. It is a wonderful town. And there's lots of problems, right? I follow the political stories here, and they have a new mayor, and it looks like he's trying to do some good things, but, everything is so tainted, and everybody has to bend to that thing that's taken over the country, and that's just wild. It's wild how much everyone, what did I just say? The Smithsonian is buckling to the administration. I'm like, come on, man. Come on. They're not allowing artist work because it's offensive to the administration. what isn't offensive to them, right? Why aren't they offensive to themselves? Because they're the most offensive things in the world. Bravo to South Park, man. Anyways, oh my God, I'm going off on a political jag, aren't I? As I'm doing my lines, as I'm unraveling the cobwebs of my mind, right? I feel like by doing the continuous line, it helps me just move through some things because it allows me to get centered. It allows me to kind of sort my thoughts. Like I sort my thoughts when I'm riding a bike, but there's nothing like sorting my thoughts of like when I'm drawing a continuous line. I feel safe in the continuous line. I feel like it's if you know anything about Dr. Temple Grandin and her hug machine, like her hug machine was the thing that she would have to go into to feel grounded, to feel centered, to feel safe because of her whole frequency and her energy and her her autism. She had to go into a place that contained her energy, right? And that's the idea behind these thunder coats for dogs. And well, I don't think they're for cats, but the whole idea around a thunder coat is to contain the energy, to just bring it in a little bit instead of being so scattered, right? And that is what this does for me. It may not contain it, but it just kind of brings it in a little bit. I'm getting caught on everything now. My sleeve's getting caught on the binder clip. Anyways, so the continuous line for me, I mean, I don't hear as many jokes as I used to, but I used to get a lot, oh, you're so insane about those Yeah, I am crazy for the continuous line. You know why? Because it works and it has changed my life. It has changed. It is honestly the reason why I am sitting in downtown San Francisco right now, enjoying a $1 million latte. and this is my job. I mean, not right now specifically, but kind of. I'm trying to create some community connection here and trying to instill the fact that you can do these continuous lines anywhere. It's kind of why I love going out into, especially here in San Francisco, I get on a bike and I go find a cafe. It's one of the things I'm allowing myself while I'm here. I kind of pulled in expenses on going out. I'm just cooking at home and stuff like that, but I'm allowing myself a coffee and a dessert because there's nothing like dessert in this town. I swear to God, I went to B Patisserie yesterday on my way riding my bike out to the Ocean Beach, and I stopped at B Patisserie, which usually has an 800-person line out the door, and I got a raspberry almond croissant that literally made me cry. I grabbed it and took it out to the beach and ate it out on the beach. Sun was kind of breaking through a little bit. Wind, all the seagulls were looking at me like, you gonna finish that? And it was the most glorious raspberry almond croissant I've ever had in my life, right? I feel that way about so much of the food that I've had here. What did I have? About a week ago, I had some Korean fried chicken, and it was like the earth moved. It's really amazing. There's bad food here too, but there's really a nice focus on food here. Oh my God, and if you could afford it all, you'd be as big as a barn, right? Anyways, what am I saying here? Oh yeah, so I believe it is the continuous line, my practice of it, my encouragement of it that has brought me to this place where I'm in cafes all around the world. Soon I'll be in a cafe in Paris, encouraging my community to do a continuous line so that it saves them, so that we can endure whatever living hell is coming our way. Now, I describe it as a living hell, and I just called it a living hell, and there's a lot of dark, bad things that are happening because the blood-sucking ghouls are in the driver's seat, right? So there's a lot of darkness, a lot of bad news, a lot of chaos. I mean, this whole thing about like criminalizing homelessness and addiction, I mean, that's just brutal, right? And what do I do about that? I don't know. Will it go through? Probably not. It'll probably be struck down. But the fact that this is the thing they go for the people, the have-nots, right? The minorities, the ones who are struggling, the ones who were not afforded big fancy lives, right? The ones with different color skin, right? Like they're just pounding hard on, I'm going to cry. And it's relentless, right? And then we have to like hear about the sexual deviances of this, the most disgusting person in the world, right? Like who doesn't know when has he not been guilty? Like first of all, if you voted for him, let alone if you believe I've heard people say, cousins say to me, oh, well, at least he's a good father. He's a good man. Like, what planet are you living on where you would think anything about this nightmare is a force for good? I mean, honestly, what planet are you living on if you think anything about this man? Oh, his economy. What? Oh, his border policy. What? Oh, he says it like it is. What? What are you all smoking that this monster appeals to you? Well, that just tells me that you yourself are a monster and he is connecting with your inner hatred, right? That's what that is, and that's shocking too, because we all know people that have buckled to this monster, and I personally have had to give myself some space from these people because it's horrendous. What am I talking about? Look at those cute trucks. Oh, you can't see them. They're right here in front of me. They're cute little trucks. So anyways, I am, if I haven't mentioned it before, I am a fan of doing the continuous line warm-up as a life-saving tool. It's a life-saving tool. It is a life-saving tool, and I'm going to do it until the day I die. I'm going to do it until the day I die. And I invite you to do this with me until the day we die, right? Because it's simple, it's easy, it's powerful, it's very witchy-woo, right? Even if you're not into the witchy-woo stuff, it will work on you in good ways, right? It'll work on you in good ways. And now I'm going to finish big with a heart, because as a reminder to go easy on myself and easy on others. Easy on myself and easy on others, because I need it. I need that reminder sometimes to go easy on myself and easy on others. Now I'm just going to kind of go around, and because I like drawing hearts, I'm going to, I wish my pen worked. I got a bogus pen. Who cares, right? It still works. So, did I leave any thoughts unfinished? Probably, but I think you get the gist of it, right? The continuous line saves lives. It's going to help us get through these dark fascist years, right? As an artist community, as someone who's like aware and woke in a good way, right? So finish big with a heart. Drink coffee out of real cups, not paper cups. Shout out to everyone who's drawn their hands, man. And bravo. I knew I got caught up in all the work I needed to do this month, and so I'm not doing the hand thing. But I'm seeing all your hands, and I just want to say bravo to you all. All right, signing off from San Francisco. My next live stream will be in Mexico. I'm heading back there tomorrow. Nothing but big love and appreciation and gratitude and respect for San Francisco. Mwah, 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 mwah. I will truly leave my heart here. Thank you to everyone that made this possible. I love you all. I appreciate you. Thanks. That sounds so cliche, right? Don't forget to build your community, right? All right, everyone. Big love to you all. See you next time.